And I know this number is going to be good.
It better be.
What number are you hoping for?
230 something.
230 something?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you got.
Kenn is on a 45-day challenge to improve his health. He got a blood test with some bad signs, and now he's going to cleanse and exercise with the help of Dherbs to lose weight and turn those problems around. The results are in.
All right, your final weigh-in.
Final weigh-in.
Unfortunately, Nurse Harding couldn't make it today, so I had to step in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm AD Dolphin, the CEO of Dherbs. Unfortunately, Nurse Harding couldn't be here today, so therefore I stepped in because I've also been a part of this 45-day transformation. I was the guy actually helping Kenn with not only the cleanse itself, but also with his working out. But I'm glad it's me.
Yeah, me too.
And I know this number is going to be good.
It better be.
What number are you hoping for?
230 something.
230 something?
Yeah.
234.
I'm like
230.
231.
231. Okay, that's what we hitting
That's
today.
what I'm hoping for.
All right. Well, let's see what you got. You are 239.6.
That ain't 231.
So now that brings your total weight loss to 35.2 in 45 days. I know you wanted to hit a better number, but I'm here to tell you that is a great number for 45 days.
Yeah.
He lost 35 pounds in 45 days. That's kicking butt. That's being focused. That's staying with what you need to do every single day to get things done as far as getting that weight down. And he did it 100%.
You guys ready for this? It's a nice young body there. My body feels much more comfortable, much more healthier. It feels good, you know? I feel like, I almost feel like a young spring chicken again.
And to be honest, I can't wait to see your blood results about how those things really, really improved over the last 45 days. And I'm excited about that for you. All right, so let's talk about and see some of these results. So here we go. So this is great right here. I love this part because your blood pressure, we already know that that is absolutely key to helping you stay on this planet.
Yeah.
So you went from 174 over 108, which is extremely, extremely high,
Yeah.
to 144 over 82. And even though his blood pressure is a little high, the one thing he always mentioned to me, he's a little nervous when that machine comes around.
See, the problem with doing blood pressure is I have to like relax. But every time I get my blood pressure, I'm like, how do I breathe?
Even though he gets a little nervous around the machine, his blood pressure was significantly better than when we measured it the first time. So we definitely want to get these numbers down some more, so we definitely want to keep working on that.
Yeah.
So keep moving in the right direction as far as what you put into your body, and that's definitely going to help you. So now we have your hemoglobin A1C. Now this talks about your diabetes.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't get it necessarily into the normal level, but we can see it's moving in that way.
Right.
You definitely want this around 6.5
Okay.
or lower. I know we talked about you getting it in the 5s.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily happen, but your body is definitely moving in the right direction. Your glucose levels. Now, this is amazing right here. You went from 170, and that's, your sugar's too high,
Yeah.
to a normal level.
I'm excited to see my A1C going in the right direction. I feel like that was one of the things that was concerning me the most. My blood sugar is like way down, so that's beautiful.
So your triglycerides, definitely too high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is your cholesterol level. You were at a 240. You went from 240 to a normal level now at 106. And that's huge within the last 45 days.
Triglycerides, huh? We were scared about those. It's crazy, a lot of the levels, like to see the levels where they were compared to where they are now, and just to see them saying normal or being in the green was kind of crazy. You know, I just know I need to continue to work, continue to eat right and healthy, and I'll be in a good place.
So AST levels, that's what's going on with you and your liver. If it's too much of that, that means your liver is damaged to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Now you were able to reduce that significantly and put you in the normal zone. And that's awesome because you did the liver cleanse, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely did the liver cleanse, and you can see that you benefited from that. And also you change your eating habits, you working out every single day. So that's what you were able to accomplish in the last 45 days. And that's huge.
Yeah.
And since that number is getting lower, that kind of indicates that his liver may be healing. So ALT is an enzyme that your liver creates. And too much of it within your system, that indicates also that your liver is damaged to a certain degree. And you were able to lower this by 30 points. And that's huge. But you're still somewhat, not necessarily in the danger zone, but you're not in the normal zone either. So we definitely, maybe we'll give you another liver cleanse before you leave. Now this part right here, we didn't do so well in.
I feel like I was killing the game with the you know what I'm saying? I should have been up to at least 10.
But I know you didn't take the supplements because you felt like it was aggravating your gout to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You just felt a little twinge of that, so you were a little nervous about that.
Yeah.
But the one thing that you definitely have to do, every time I seen you walking outside, you were kind of fully clothed. Or you might have a hat on.
So I gotta
you gotta let some of those clothes go.
Get naked.
And there you go. And really, really soak it in.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe do a little sunbathing.
Now, my vitamin D, that should have changed. That should have been at least to 11. And that's just a matter of getting out in the world and being naked in the sun and everything. I gotta strip these clothes off with this new body.
So now we're gonna get to the last part of your progress. And let's see what we have going on here. CRP. This is related to inflammation within your body. Now I know during this process you had a gout attack.
It gets bad. When I went to the doctor, like they were holding their hand above my skin like this. They was like, yeah, I can feel the heat coming from your foot. It heats up. My foot heats up. It swells up. I can't move it, and it just hurts. Well, yeah, my gout is good right now. You have to recover by just taking medicine and doing all those things, which was another thing that was really, really scary for me, because a lot of the way that I got out of shape was there was times I had to take medicine that wasn't really good for me and wasn't really good for my body. So I was really scared about like not coming in here and being at a decent weight or gaining the weight back. And I think that's probably why some of that was stagnant as well, was because I had to take some of that medicine. But at the end of the day, I didn't go up. So I think that was a beautiful thing.
So during the challenge, Kenn had a gout attack. And when you have a gout attack, that creates more inflammation within your system. And that's why I suspect we didn't see the reduction in his inflammation within his body. I would just literally just stay on the healthier path that you're already on. And I'm sure this number is going to go down.
Yeah. That's crazy how the body works.
Days.
Because like I'm sometimes, and I think that was the big thing with even doing this, is I knew I was out of shape. I knew I was at a point to where, I didn't feel good or I didn't look good. But then it's just like, I didn't feel like all big and all sloppy and all, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like I was 200 pounds overweight.
But you know what? Now when you look at yourself,
Yeah.
I think you may have a different impression of things if you look at yourself then. You lost 35 pounds in 45 days. Sometimes you don't notice how much that really is because you deal with yourself every single day.
Right.
Somebody that saw you on that date and then automatically see you now, they would probably have a different impression of things.
For sure. I was just kind of talking to like just how I felt.
Right.
Like I just didn't feel like, I felt bad in a way. I felt like there was some things going on, but I didn't feel like, oh, I didn't feel this. I didn't feel like this is bad.
You were in a tough,
Yeah.
that zone where you need to really start paying attention to this.
Yeah.
But that's the benefit. I really feel like that's one of the benefits of taking a blood test like this prior to you trying to get healthy. You can just see your efforts and what those efforts can do in your body in a small amount of time. Like I said, what you did and what you accomplished in the last 45 days was amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Man, it was good.
Really
you did your thing.
It really changed my life, really.
Man, you did your thing.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite moment from Kenn's journey was reading those charts, man. So a lot of times when people find themselves in these health risk situations, they feel helpless. And I always try to empower them and let them know you are in charge of your health, and the things that you do after you know what's going on with you and your body play a significant role. And what Kenn did was started cleansing, started working out, started eating healthier, and all those things was able to help him change his numbers within 45 days and definitely put him in a healthier place. Not to be corny or anything, we do have a trophy for you because this is you turning it into your new self.
Yeah.
This is the Dherbs Championship Trophy, and I really honestly feel like you deserve it.
Yeah.
So here you go, man.
Oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked kind of angry.
He, you know what?
But he should be.
He was mad at himself.
He was mad.
And you know what? He's coming. He ripped off his shirt for the summer.
Yeah. He like, forget that. Come out. This is my real body. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
There you go.
See that? See that bad boy right there? Huh? I would say it looks like me, but it doesn't. This looks more like like the Hulk on like bath salts. But that's how crazy you gotta be if you want to get like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like I am that crazy right now. You know, I have family members looking at me crazy while I was eating certain things, you know. My sister would make some of my favorite dishes and they're like, what you eating? And I'm sitting there eating a salad. I'm the crazy guy now. And still got some work to do, but I'm happy I'm at the top of this mountain.
You did it. You did it.
I mean, you helped.
Yeah, we helped point, but you actually got up every single day and did the work.
Yeah.
Now it's beautiful. Don't stop.
Well, I won't.
Don't stop. I want to see you a month from now. You know,
yeah, I think
220.
I think I want to get. I'll probably be lower than that. Probably be 219 in a month.
Okay, 219. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mark it on my phone to call you on that day and be like, "Are you 219?"
I'm gonna be like, "Yep."
Hey, this is what we'll do. 219, dinner's on me. I'm really excited for Kenn because he seems set on his goals. He's done a lot thus far, but I'm really excited to see where he's gonna land.
I'm happy I did this. I'm happy that this challenge, although it was really fast, I feel like it's surprising to see results or to see that you can change your life that fast. I recommend this for anybody that wants to do it. I also think that for the Dherbs people to welcome me into the family, because that's what I am now. They don't know this, but we all family, okay? If I see y'all on the street and you're getting mugged, I'm not gonna keep on driving by. I'm stopping. I'm gonna stay in the car and I'm gonna call the police. I'm not getting out, but I am stopping, okay? Thank you for this. Thank you for everything. And yeah, this is only the beginning. You know, happy trails. And I'll see you guys at 210, huh? Kenn out.
I Can Season 2. I'm super excited. I got two awesome people. I got Ryan Davis, probably one of the biggest comedians in the world right now.
I know this man do not live on top of a hill like the Addams family.
And also we have Kim Kimber. This woman has literally done Oprah's hair, 214.7.
Wow. This is going to take some real dedication.